Today I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe for fennel and onion dish. So this is a short little video showing you how I prepare the fennel as a side dish for dinner. So this fennel that I'm using is a little bit on the small side, but that's okay. We'll just make a small batch. Cutting off the fronds, which I'll save for stock, and I have to get rid of some of the outer leaves that are looking a little bit rough around the edges. Cut off the bottom, trim the leaves up a little bit, and then I will slice it into slices. If you aren't familiar with the flavor of fennel, it definitely is an acquired taste for some people. It has a slightly anise, black licorice taste to it, much more mild than a traditional licorice, but it has that sort of licoricey anise flavor, and it is absolutely wonderful. It's also a fantastic digestive, so if you have an upset stomach or a rumbly tummy, some fennel, raw or cooked, is really good to help settle your stomach. So you want to cut out the core and then just slice it into thin slices. So next we're just going to slice up one onion, and what I try to do is get an onion that's about the same size as the fennel. So if you have a huge piece of fennel and you don't have a huge onion, use a couple of onions. In this case I had a small piece of fennel, so I'm using kind of a medium onion. And I am just going to slice it up in similar size slices as I did with the fennel. I want them to be sort of uniform in size so they can cook down together very nicely. And voila! So I have my pan over medium-high heat, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to it, maybe a little bit more. And I will add the fennel and the onions together at the same time. You just dump it all in the pan together. This is part of what makes this dish so incredibly easy. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. In this case, I have some Himalayan pink salt. And you just want enough to season it and bring all the flavors out nicely. I'm also going to add some fresh ground pepper to it. Again, just to taste. Grind it in there. And then just stir it up in the pan, sort of break up the onions a little bit as you go. And I'm going to then lower the heat down to sort of a medium-low heat and slowly let it saute gently. And the longer and slower you do it, the more caramelized everything becomes. So once this has had the opportunity to cook down, we'll be back. So here it is, finished. It is caramelized, sweet and savory with the salt that's in it, and absolutely delicious. It's wonderful as a side. It's wonderful put on top of a steak or a grilled piece of chicken or on a burger, or really I just eat this on the side as a vegetable with my dinner. It is absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you'll like the video, hit subscribe, and tap the notification bell for notifications on future videos. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time.